We need to set the record straight right from the get-go here. This is my second MTB Hopper Intro. The first one had a little bit of an issue where the support leg snapped, but after a couple of emails and a few photographs for evidence, they refunded my money and I was able to purchase a new one. So, with that out of the way, let's drop the intro, get this video started. This pile of laminate cost, at the time of going to film, €168.49, which is a little bit steep, to be honest, because it is just a couple of boards of laminate with a little bit of green paint slapped on it. But it is a really well designed pile of laminate. The individual pieces are all really well designed, nicely cut, nicely finished, and click together really well. It also has a couple of handles on it, so the jump is very easy to move from spot to spot. And all the pieces are locked together with this bungee cord, so there's no need for nails or glue, which is pretty smart because the whole thing packs down to be a rather small piece of equipment, and it is pretty easy to move around. The construction of this little jump is pretty good. Despite that little hiccup I had in the beginning, durability has been alright. Provided, of course, you come in dead straight. Any lateral pressure on these side legs and they're probably going to snap, just like the first jump that I had. It has adjustable legs, so you can change the steepness of the takeoff, and looks pretty good, except for that gaudy green. I also bodged up these straps for it, so I can wear this jump as a backpack for when I'm wanting to move it about to all my different practice spots. And I can do that, obviously, because this is the smallest jump that MTB Hopper does. So why did I buy it? And more importantly, why should you buy something like this? I'm probably in the same boat as a lot of people out there. Live near some baller trails, but none of them, if any, contain a lot of jumps. And as such, I don't often get an opportunity to practice them. And that blows big moose, because when you finally get out to a trail with a couple of jumps on it, you want to be hitting those with a little bit of flavor. You want to be doing maybe a quasi whip, a little bit of a turn down, maybe even a bar tweak. Anything except the infamous dead sailor with your starfish clenched so tight it could make a duck proud. Also, man, I hate ducks. A little video about that coming shortly, I digest. And I bought the small one so I can easily transport it around, set it up anywhere, and get a good practice session in, even when I don't have a lot of time. And in a single session, I can hit more jumps than I would probably see in an entire year's worth of riding my local trails. I'm also able to set up the jump just about anywhere, in a number of different situations. So I'm not just rolling into the jump at the same speed in a dead straight line each time. Now, jumps on the trail are never really like that. So why would you practice it like that? I suppose what I'm trying to say is, does it really help when you get out on the trails? And that is what we've come to the pump track to find out. It is going to be a pretty controlled experiment, I'll grant you that much. But we do have these two pretty sweet tables to work with. And I'd like to see just how far my jumping has progressed. I actually have no real idea how this is going to go. There is only one way to find out. So I'm going to head over to the car, suit up, let's get this going.
be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure exactly what it is I expected. One thing I can tell you is that when I was here the first time with my hardtail, it was a bit of a trick, especially that one. Just didn't have that confidence to be able to pull up and get over it. And it really relied on this first jump. If I hit this one sweet, I'd get that one. Now, even though I'm trying stuff on the jump, I mean, I'm flipping the knuckle, that's for damn sure. But I'm not really trying to clear it. I'm trying to do something on the bike in the air. And I don't know how it's going to come out. We're just going to have to wait and see. So let me set this up on a different angle, see how it's going to go from there.
Now, after this pump track session, I was a little bit unsure of how things had gone. I'm not really sure what I expected, but one thing is very certain. As I was going in, I could figure out that I didn't need as much speed as I thought I needed. I also was focused one hell of a lot less on, am I going to clear the jump? And focused a hell of a lot more on, what can I do while doing the jump? A very important mindset change, I think. And all of that is due to the fact that I'd hit a considerably large amount of jumps, pretty much of a similar size to the ones that were there, and I knew I was going to clear it. So my mindset could change from, am I going to clear the jump, to, am I going to look cool while I'm clearing the jump?